Hello everyone. So in the previous video we have discussed the software and hardware requirements for WebSphere application server 7.0 as well as WebSphere application server network deployment 8.5.5. So by now you all know like which operating system to choose. So because in the previous videos have shown you only Linux operating system. So it's up to you guys. So which operating system you want to choose it, you can go with the Windows or you can go with the Linux operating systems, but I recommend to practice this on Linux operating system because 90% of the clients are using Red Hat Enterprise Linux operating system or any Linux operating system based, mostly Linux, Red Hat Enterprise Linux. So in this video I'm going to show you how to install the Red Hat Enterprise Linux operating system on a VMware. So this is actually done by system administrator. Okay, so it's not our job. So we are a middleware administrators and we will be only managing the WebSphere application server environment, but it is good to practice or good to know how to manage or administrate the Linux operating system. So here I installed VMware player on my Windows machine. So it is already there. If you want to know how to install the VMware on Windows machine, you can check my another video. So but it's very simple to install it, just like any other software how you install it on the Windows operating system. So here I have a bunch of the WebSphere application, Linux operating systems installed, but I'm not going to use this. So let's install the new one. Okay, let's create a new virtual machine. So here, so let's select the your ISO image to install the WebSphere application, to install the Linux operating system on a VMware. So we need any operating system ISO image. So I have downloaded on my desktop. So let's browse it. This is RHEL server 5.9 x86 64-bit DVD. So click on open, click on next. So you can personalize your Linux operating system. So let me give my name and let me set up the password so you can remember this password. So and now I'm going to provide my Linux machine as WAS AP 41D. Okay, click on next and you can choose maximum disk size here. So as in the previous class I told you like 1 GB is minimum requirement, right? That's okay. So you can if you have enough space on your desktop, so you can choose as much as you can. So but in my Linux this machine I'm going to choose the maximum size as 20 GB. So let's click on next. And if you look at, so let's check the memory is also important, right? So if you look at by default, this VMware is giving me 1024 MB, so which is almost 1 GB RAM. So if you want, you can customize any hardwares like so if you want to increase uh, the number of processes or cores, you can increase that, and you can change if you want to change this from network adapter from NAT to bridged, you can also do that. So I prefer a bridged network, so it's basically connected directly to the physical network. So let's select that, and the rest, like we have 1 GB already created, and hard disk also we have selected about like 20 GB. So that's all. So just close it. So and next click on finish. So installation will begin. So just click on remind me later. So VMware, so starting the boot process. So operating system installation is booting now. So welcome to Red Hat Enterprise Linux Server. Let's see what options it will provide. So if you are in a VMware, right, if you double click, you will be in a VMware or in the Red Hat Enterprise Linux operating system installation screen. So if you want to come out of this screen boundaries, so just do Control Alt. Okay, so that's gonna come out from the VMware, and you can use Windows machine parallelly. If you just want to use a Red Hat Enterprise Linux, just click on one time. So now I am in a VMware. I cannot come out from this boundaries, VMware boundaries. So here I see Red Hat Enterprise Linux 5. So it is formatting the slash file system, which is nothing but a root file system. So it's basically cleaning up all these file systems slash boot. So don't worry, it is not going to clean your C drive or Windows operating system. It just clean up it will try to create those some file systems in it or clean up the file systems. So here now it is started installing the packages. Okay, so let it finish. So still installation is going on, so the remaining time is 10 minutes. So installation is now completed. It is running post installation scripts and rebooting the system. So it took about 20 minutes to complete the installation, though video is 8 minutes, so I just paused my video and resumed it. So it's now recording. So now the system is booting. So it is now starting all the services. So operating system is now installed. So you can log in as the user that you created previously. it was Srikanth. Let me change it. So the Linux operating system is installed now. So you can able to log in and you can see the Linux operating system desktop here. So hence the installation is completed successfully, and you can right click on the desktop to open the terminal, so where you can run the commands, Linux commands. So here is a shell, so for Srikanth user. So if you want to find out the IP address of this host name, right, you can run sbin ifconfig and see what is the current IP address of this machine, so which is 192.168.1.82. So in the next video we will see how to permanently change the host name, okay, and update this IP information within the host file. So that's it. So let's take a look into the next video session. Okay, bye.